Hey everyone, Chantel again. I am doing another update as I said I would do yesterday. I did my 6-month update yesterday and had a few other things I wanted to talk about, which I ran out of time. So we're going to get right to it. I have some products for those of you who like my product reviews. I have a few products that I'm going to talk about. Some of them are from the last time that I did reviews. And I'm just going to talk about them again because I love them so much. Just a few things, a few little beauty things. Continuing my 6-month update, I kind of ended and said that that I can't eat a lot of food at one time, and I have to eat constantly to get calories in and to keep my strength up. So one of the things that I did mention is that I'm still taking antacid, which I'm taking Prevacid. So I take one of these every day. When I don't take it, to me, I notice that it's that I'm a little more when I do get hungry, that I just feel a little more nauseous. So that's the whole thing that I'm trying to avoid, is to feel nauseous, to feel like I'm going to get sick, and or to feel just not myself. So that's the thing that I've been trying to avoid. So that Prevacid, I was taking Prolacec, switched to Prevacid, and it worked wonders for me, way better than the other one did. So I'm not exactly sure what the science is behind that, but I'm just saying that that is something that has worked for me. So the other thing is, it's kind of weird, but my stomach doesn't growl anymore when I'm hungry, or I don't get the signs like I'm normally hungry, other than, like I said, the sick feeling. So just a little side note. I mean, that really doesn't mean anything, but you're not gonna. I think that why I'm saying that is that you need to really realize what your signs are, and what things are triggering you to your body is signaling you, as to your hunger. Because in the first part, the first few months, I didn't have a lot of hunger. I didn't have a lot of. I was really not interested in food at all. And now my relationship with food, I feel, because at first I went through the mourning period of food, of not having, not knowing, not feeling that my relationship with food would ever be the same. And I was a big foodie, and I still am. So now when I go into a restaurant, or when I go someplace new, or I still look at the menu like I would have looked at it before. I still look and I say, oh my gosh, I wonder what kind of sauce is on here. I wonder what kind of, how they cook it, and a lot of times I'll ask the waitress about it, knowing full well that I'm not going to be able to eat it, but I'm still interested in it, and I still want to know, because I still love food. And the choices that I make are based on what I know I can eat. And sometimes I make a choice that I'll question myself, well, I might not be able to eat it. I already know it's going to be too much food. And so I do my best to take home what I can, or, me and my fiance split it. So, so that's another thing that I can say at 6 months, that, a lot of people have this feeling of loss, and a feeling that, they just don't know how they're going to replace food in their life. And I can honestly say that I don't feel that me personally, that I've had to, per se, replace it. Because I still am able, for those of you that know, I had the lap band for 3 years prior to this. And I was restricted on a lot of foods that I could eat. I couldn't eat bread, tomatoes, couldn't eat tortillas, couldn't eat anything that was going to gook up, and it was coming back up. So I feel a sense of freedom, because a lot of what I wasn't able to eat before with the lap band, I'm able to eat now, just in extremely small portions. So just to give you an example, for instance, if I go to a fast food place, Burger King, McDonald's, I can eat like a regular hamburger, or like a Whopper Jr. I can eat probably about half of that. And sometimes I'll eat half, or eat close to half, and then just nibble the meat and cheese and lettuce or whatever. like Domino's, I have like a thin crust, which is my favorite. And I'll have maybe like a full piece, and then I'll nibble the toppings off of maybe 2 or 3 other pieces, the cheese and the meat and stuff. So, and any other place that I haven't found anything that I can't eat. You know, any kind of a salad with grilled chicken or something like that, I can eat that. So anyway, moving on, I wanted to get to a few products. The first product I'm going to talk about is a product that I did in another review. But it's still my favorite product, and I don't have any in my hair right now, but it is Dust It. And this product, I can say, and I've talked about it before, my hairdresser calls it crack for hair. And it's just basically a powder, and you tap it at different you part your hair at different and flip it over, and you tap it, and then you just fluff it up, and it will give you tons of volume. And this is my #1 favorite product for volume. I put a little bit of mousse in my hair when I'm drying it, and then this is the only thing that I use. You use it on dry hair. And I'm telling you, if you have trouble with volume or thinning hair or losing your hair, this, and it stays in, it has a lot of longevity, it is the best. And Osis Dust It Mattifying Powder. You can find it on Amazon.com, or I'm sure on their site. It's pretty cheap on Amazon.com. The other thing that I also did a review on that I'm still using, that I still love, is this L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Magic Perfecting Base. And the reason that I like this so much is because it is like putty. And if you have skin that is like mine, that's got, you know, wrinkles, you know, you take this and it almost just fills in the cracks of your wrinkles. I don't know exactly if that's what it does. And it makes your skin smooth, 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 and velvety soft before you put your base on. And I use this every time. It's my second jar. I love it. The other thing that I found new that I really like is my new favorite base, and it is Clinique Repair Wear Anti-Aging Makeup, and it's got an SPF 15 in it. And if you can see it, but this stuff is the bomb. Great, great, great coverage. Goes on like silk. It's got a lot of moisture in it, and it's moderate to full coverage, which at this point in my life, the sheer crap is gone. I need some coverage, you know. So, and this also will give you at the end, it lasts, and at the end of the day, if you need to do a little bit of touch up, I mean, you just need a very little bit on your finger, just like a little pump, and it will cover your whole face. And if you're looking for a lot more coverage than that, you can use another pump, but it's awesome. It's awesome. So, and so then the last thing I wanted to talk about was Clinique's bronzer. And I wasn't really ever a big fan of bronzer, but let me just say that when I got the base, I wanted to kind of get a shade lighter because I knew I was going to go on vacation. I knew I was going to get darker. And the lady there said, you know, listen, just get your skin tone color. Because if you get it darker, you're going to have a line. It's going to look, you know. So that's what I did. And I got the bronzer. And I'm here to tell you that it's the best thing because you look more natural if you go your natural skin tone. And I have gotten darker since this. So when I put this on, it looks a little light. But when I put the bronzer on, it just evens my skin tone out. And it makes you look like you got a little, you know, kiss of sun. So without getting the sun itself. So I really like this bronzer, and I've used a lot. I've used them off and on, but I really like this one, and it stays on also, you know. So that's the end of my product, and I'm running out of time. Did want to give a full body shot for those of you who have been requesting it. You know, I don't know why I'm doing it, but anyway, here is me standing up. This shirt used to be skin tight, so I'll kind of pull it, but you probably can't see the whole me, but this is me. I can still, as you can tell, I have, you know, my little excess skin. I'm not going to lift my shirt, but there's plenty under there. These pants are, I believe, a size 10, but they're a little big for me, but I'm wearing them as long as I can. But I did have to buy a size 6 recently because I'm just like that. I need a smaller size not to look too big. So that's all for now, and hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.